Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. My name is Sue Roskoff, and I am an ambassador with Project Die Hard. And if you notice, I'm not in my normal location. I am live on location at Wisconsin State Fair Park. I've been helping with an event here, so if you hear some noise in the background, that's just the way it is. I'll do my best to make sure it's all good, but that means it's an extra special, different kind of night. So stay tuned for all the things going on, because you're here for a reason. Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update is so that you can stay tuned into all the things going on, because there's a lot going on, and you'll find out more real quick here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Brian Gibson, our founder and president of Project Die Hard, to give us all those great updates. Brian, how's it going?
It's going, sister. It's going. Oh, been a long day. Meetings besides meetings besides meetings. Emails besides emails besides emails.
Those days.
Yeah, but this is what's really leading into my update tonight. I do believe that I have to reiterate some things. Not to be mean or to offend anybody, but if I do, I really don't care.
When you've got rules that you abide by, respect the rules. It's not that hard. I think they ask something like that of you in the military, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
Just a little?
Yeah, they do. Just like in the military, there's one person in charge. There's a lot of people inputting, but there's one person in charge. Because that person is responsible for everything that happens in that mission.
Hmm?
The good, the bad, doesn't matter. That person is responsible. Okay, now you know as well as I do, I never take credit for the successes of this mission, do I?
As much as you should. No, you don't.
I don't. It all goes to God and my team. Goes to you guys. You guys are doing all the hard work. Okay? But everything that goes wrong in this mission, I take personally responsible for, because that means I didn't ask the right question or I didn't explain it well enough. So we're going to go through this once again, and you can hang out and interject when you need to, but it's only 4 slides. Here it is. My mug. I just want to say, look at all those people that have investigated us. They have found our mission worthy. Will everybody else? That's the question. Will you? Will you? Are these so hard to understand? God will never leave the mission. The suffering of veterans will not be used for profit. There's no drugs or alcohol allowed in the mission. Okay? Only the best will do for my brothers and sisters. If you're the best, apply. What can I say? Since 2018, only one person has ever requested our financial records. I have had nothing to hide since day one. Our fellowship breakfast, it took 4 years to get the help that we have now. God bless senior helpers for stepping up. But that took 4 years. Did I say we're not doing it? No. It happened. Well, how did you fund it? Sue, anybody want to take a guess? Put it in the comments.
I'm pretty sure I know how that got funded.
Yeah.
I think his picture's on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Forward Operating Base Rush was donated to this mission in 2020. Why is it not open yet?
Let's see. How much is it going to take to make this part happen? And last I checked, money's not quite grown on trees yet.
Yeah.
So this is a team effort.
It's a team effort, and it has to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Pray, share, volunteer, and then patron. That's how I've ever asked from day one, in that order. So notice the last thing I ask anybody to do is give us money. Should I be right up front and say, you want to talk to me, give me X amount of dollars? No, I'm not that way.
Other organizations do that kind of thing, but that doesn't mean it's the right answer, does it?
That's not our way.
No.
I will talk to anybody. I will give it my experience, my thoughts, my free of charge. I'm not a coach. I never played one. No, it doesn't work that way. God is my coach. Scripture is my operating manual. When I'm confused, I reach out to my team and they respond, and that forms the whole answer. 90% of what somebody gives to this mission goes to our facilities and outreach programs. 10% goes to administration of the mission. No leader, board member, including me, ever or will ever get paid. If you make a decision on a veteran's life, money cannot have a function in there. Patrons, volunteers, that's the core of our existence. You're either giving funds or you're giving time. Either way, you're helping to save veterans' lives. Yes, our facility is in Makanda, Illinois. I'm going to say this once again. You did not donate 20 acres in a 10,000 square foot building. Do I have to put it any plainer? I don't think so. We have ministry partners, resource partners, outreach partners, mission suppliers, and facility suppliers. That is our community support program. Are you the best? Where do you fit in? Ask us. We'll find a spot for you. Now, with the harping done, let's move on here. Thursday, September 25th, I will be in Lexington, Kentucky at the Little Mania Wrestling event.
That's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a hoot. I know this. I'm I have to apologize, brothers and sisters. I've tried, and it's still not too late if somebody wants to step up. But if you can make it there, we still need to know so I can get your name on the list. I can bring 20 of my brothers and sisters to that event.
Nothing like something that's fun and free.
And fellowship, supporting one another. That's part
No.
of our mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody would have answered the call, we would have had a bus. Well, actually, we could have a bus. It's just the driver now that we're praying for. But the point being that is whoever helps us, I really want a ministry partner. Oh, wait, that bus is from a church. You get fellowship for 3.5 hours as you take them there and 3.5 hours as you come back.
And you know, when you first started talking about this, that part kind of didn't even cross my mind. And then when you said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gold. Hello, that's what an opportunity.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't get it. Oh, why don't you do it? Because I have to be out there doing my thing for the mission. Okay? Little Mania Wrestling wants to come to Western Kentucky in 2026.
Ooh.
Great. Well, I got to go sit down with them and figure out their calendar. Okay, when does it give Project iHeart enough lead time to drum up the support it's going to take to bring them? Can we commit to that as Project iHeart? That's what people don't understand.
Yeah, these things don't just happen. I mean, that it takes effort, and you know, you're. Oh gosh, this sounds familiar to other conversations we've had where I've said you wear too many hats. We need other people to start taking some of those hats, like driving a bus or a van or whatever the heck you got. Just go. How are you getting people there?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Look, I do not micromanage my team. I really don't. I got enough stuff to worry about. When you make it up into my leadership team, hey, you pretty much got carte blanche. If I have a question, Sue can attest to this, I will reach out.
Mm-hmm.
I will reach out if I have a question. Besides that, we do a Monday morning huddle and the whole team gets caught up on everything. So nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. We just got this letter in today from Rollout PTSD. I know it's a little small on this screen, but freeze it in the replay, save it, blow it up. It says, we are truly honored to serve alongside Brother Brian Gibson and Project Diehard. For our brothers and sisters with military minds, aka battle buddies, this is who we are. Okay? Project Diehard established forward operating base Russia. It says our forward operating, it's not theirs, it's ours, but they're a resource partner. As Rollout PTT is tasked with the mission of creating our combat outpost, linking supplies, personnel, reconnaissance, our job is their next hire. We're the FOB. We're where they're going to send their veterans. Together, we form an outer and inner cordon of security as we venture out into the world on missions of search and retrieval of our fallen brothers and sisters. It's not that they're dead, it's just that they're lost. We're here to guide them back to what it is to be a functioning person who seek help but unsure of what it entails. We are a hands up, not a hand out. It is written that we will know the better walk. For civilians who can't understand our translation, it's like a 10-to-1 thing, man. For everyone with bad memory, we work through outdoor adventures, purposely driven events, and businesses to help overcome those memories. We here at Project Die Hard can send veterans to roll out PTSD in Puerto Rico. A veteran can attend their workshops, their things, free of charge. We have to do our part and get the veteran there. What does that take? Funding. I can't explain this. If you look at our website, you will see the team is in place. We are doing our part of the Great Commission by providing the facilities where everybody who wants to help veterans can come together. Make it a point right here, Crossroads Lawn and Garden. Today, my team highlighted these folks. Why? Because of mission needs. You go there, talk to them. They've joined the team. They have the list of what we need. How are you going to help them provide that to us? We need a trailer mission supplier because all that equipment Crossroads is helping us get needs to be transported. Oh, yeah, let me explain. Crossroads Lawn and Garden in Benton, Kentucky will be supplying every facility we build. Why? Because they're the best. They stepped up. Our Club 22 is open to purveyors of food nationwide. We're asking for one day a month. We're going to tell everybody to come and eat with you. In return, we ask you to do what God puts on your heart for us. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. To God goes all the glory and praise of this mission. Our need here at Project Die Hard, nonprofit TV, On the Mark TV, our mission outreach partners. They have done their part to bless this mission. Our part, we need a documentary for this mission. We are seeking a person, school department, company to oversee making that happen. You get to put, hey, produced by, and you're going to get exposed to over 400 million worldwide. Oh, and by the way, it's a tax deduction.
I'd call that a heck of an opportunity. What, I mean, how, seriously, what?
I don't know.
Man, this is like silver platter kind of stuff. Oh gosh, I want to grow my business. Oh gosh, I think if people could see what I can do, hello, here's a great opportunity. The right person is out there and just needs to know that this is sitting there waiting for them. This is a win-win. There's all wins going on here.
Yeah, when we work together, more veteran lives are saved. I will never tell anybody how to run their organization, their business, their company. That's not my role. My role is my mission, protecting the integrity thereof and making sure my brothers and sisters get only the best. Okay? When you volunteer with us, this is what I ask of you. Do your best when you take on a task. I have never said, Sue, you need to do this. Have I? No. And I won't. Will you do this? That's what I ask. If you do, it's yours. I tell the team all the time, ask if you need help, you need guidance. Reach out to each other, support one another, and keep your team informed. That is how, in the big army, in the Marines, in the Navy, in the Air Force, that's how missions get accomplished. Everybody does their best. They ask for help when they need it, and they communicate effectively between one another. Remember, always, every day, check your vet. In church yesterday, we had a person, we're not sure if it was a veteran or not. The person who's dealing with it has my number if they're a veteran. But they had to leave church because a friend of theirs had a 45 to their head. Don't think this problem is not out there, boys and girls.
People don't want to think about it. They don't want to believe. People are happy having the blinders on and not looking and realizing that, seriously, people are struggling. They're all around us. Nobody knows what another person's going through. They may look fine on the surface and put on a good show, but you don't know what's going on underneath.
So true. I know there's times where we've been on calls and you've even called me out, Brian, what's up? Because you, a reflection or something in my voice, you knew something was bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
You see, folks, I do that to my team. Every once in a while, I just call them and go, hey, what's going on? How's everything going? That's the importance of check your vet.
If you need an excuse to give somebody that you know a call, this is your excuse. You heard it tonight. You heard it on here. Pick up the phone, say hi, check on them, see how they're doing. And if they're like, what are you calling me for? You say, well, there's this thing that I just heard, and I thought that was a good excuse to call you.
There you
Just
go.
need a poke. Here's your poke.
Because Project Iheart told me I had to call you.
Yeah.
Blame me. I don't care. Okay, you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube. I don't know where else we're streaming to. That's not my world here. But the important it is, if you're seeing this right now, who else needs to see it?
Yep.
It may not be live for them, but do they need to hear about this?
Yeah.
Do they need to hear about what we talk about? The kingdom grows, heroes find hope, and veteran lives are saved when you pick a code. You're either scanning one to volunteer or scanning one to give money.
Pick one. You're a winner either way.
Yeah, it's a winner chicken dinner. And that's the end of the quote unquote update, slide deck, whatever you wanted to call it tonight.
It's good. There's a lot. There's a lot packed in there. There's always a lot packed in there because there's never a dull moment in this crew. There's always some. That's why we're here every Monday night, right?
That's why we're here on Monday. Sometimes we don't have nothing to talk about except for, wow, wasn't that funny over the weekend? Or, Sue, where are you right now? You're at a fairgrounds doing another event.
I'm at JBF.
Okay.
So I've been working here. That's where if I look a little tired, it's because I am. I've worked worked my regular job plus an extra 40 on top of that in the last few days. So I'm getting a little tired now. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
I got
It's
it.
fun. It's community. It's people that I look forward to seeing. So we all need something like that, right? I think somebody's talked about that before.
You mean like our fellowship breakfast we do every month?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Wow.
When is that? You want to remind everybody. When do they get to come out and play and have some good times and good food?
Oh, it's the first Wednesday of every month. Well, you need to do it more. No, I don't.
Show up on the first. All right, okay, yeah. If somebody else wants to do their own thing and that's their inspiration to have another day to go out, by all means. But the official one with this group is the first Wednesday of the month.
Okay. Oh, wait. Debbie and Anthony are working diligently out there in Arizona to get their fellowship breakfast started.
How cool is that? It's growing.
I know they're having a meeting tomorrow with somebody about the location and possibly a sponsor like Senior Helpers.
Very nice.
Okay. But again, folks, I won't pull the trigger till I know that event will happen every month.
Right.
Because, yeah, we have veterans that come to Paducah, Kentucky from all around. And I swear a couple of them come because that's the only time they get out of the house in the month.
That's huge. I mean, seriously, if that's the only time they're really getting out, I mean, again, we don't know what other people have. What's their story? What are they doing? Where are they at? We don't know, and everybody needs something. Everybody needs something, right? Isn't that hope? Isn't that all part of what we do here? And support one another and have something to look forward to. I don't know. It all fits together quite nicely.
I think it does. Again, folks, how many times do I got to sit here on Monday night and say, if you have a question, put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Ask. If you don't have questions, then I guess everything's fine and dandy. I know it's not, but If you're confused about the mission, the standards, anything like that, I'm here every Monday
Mm-hmm.
to answer your questions.
Well, and Susan at projectdiehard.org, that's where you can find me. Reach out. Pretty simple.
Oh yeah, look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Contact at projectdiehard.org,
Volunteer.
at
Project Die.
projectdiehard.org. Yeah, look, guys, there's lots of ways to reach out to us. We do our best to respond to every comment, statement, question that is sent to us.
Oh, look at that. So glad to see this. That's a live comment that just came in. William, thank you so much for tuning in, and we appreciate the support.
Yeah, man, thank you. You know, remember, invite other people, tell them about this thing, because if you look some of our past episodes, we've had some very good information put out. We've had some politicians get put over the grill.
You know, you can go back and find the episodes from previous. If you don't know, you can find us on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
YouTube, pretty simple. Search for Project Die Hard, and you're gonna find us. You'll find some other things too, but you guys know our logo.
Oh, look,
Real
look,
easy to find.
look,
Subscribe.
folks. We had that discussion this morning because somebody was in the meeting and they went to find our YouTube and they said, I searched and this thing popped up. Yeah, I turned it on.
Do you want me to show what that is?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you?
I can. Give me just a second here. I'll share my screen and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you go, oh, look at that. We're live on here. It's always fun when you get to see yourself. Okay, so if you search for, oh, look, I've searched for you recently here, Project Die Hard, this is what you find. Pretty awesome. So I think that's perfect. So if anybody does search for Project Die Hard on YouTube, this is what you're going to see.
First things first.
Yeah. When you're
But
looking,
then when you're done and you're okay and you just want to find us, where's the button? Right there at the bottom, right?
Yep, it says show anyway. So I'm clicking on that, and this is what you see. Right there. There's the logo. Here we are. I'm going to click on there, and I'm already subscribed. Are you?
Yeah.
Super easy. That button right here. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Right now, we've got 91 subscribers. So that's the place to go. You can see all of our past live. We're always live. So click on the live tab there, and you've got all of our past episodes. Yes, look at all this. There's a lot of faces on there. There's a whole lot of people that have touched this mission. So I'll find out more about any and all of them. And there's a good look at this. 30 views on this one. Some have more than others. Some are, oh my gosh. I'm seeing faces here like, oh yeah, that person was on here. There's a lot to explore. So please come and join us and check it out. Subscribe to the YouTube
The channel. Yeah, man. Look. That's how you learn about us. Go and subscribe. Spend some time. Go back down there and look. Sue mentioned, 30 views on this one. Look, boys and girls, I don't track that. All right? My marketing team says we need more subscribers to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm out and about and have my talking, I go, please subscribe to our channel. Well, how many followers you got? I don't know. My marketing team says I'm supposed to be asking you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I'm asking you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
However many it is, And if you're not one of them, we need you. You are
Yeah.
one more. We always need one more.
I do know that when we hit a magic number, and don't ask me the number, I don't know. But when we hit it, and I'm sure my marketing team will tell me when we hit it, YouTube starts paying us.
Wouldn't that be nice to be able to add that in with what we're all doing? Because that's one of the biggest holdups right now is the funds to do the things that are on the to-do list.
Oh, no, that is the biggest holdup. So that is the biggest holdup. I've been saying it, social media's been blasting it. When you say you should, nothing happens.
Yeah.
But when you say I will, veterans' lives are saved. Okay? I don't need you to tell us you need to do this. We've been doing this since 2018. If it's legal and moral to raise funds, we've tried it. What do you want?
Right. That did make me think of one other website I should share. Let me give me a quick second here to find it. Speaking of raising funds, there's an easy way to raise more funds and support the mission in a fun way. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like some of the logo gear?
Yeah.
Anybody can get on here and get this. So check out the website there, projectdiehard.inspire.world. You would be
Or
supporting.
you can just go to our website and hit the link.
What does that look like? Oh, you know what? Okay, so go to projectdiehard.org. And as that's loading here, scroll down. If you want to know who's all supporting us, you can see because it's all here.
Oh, look, yeah, the link is in there, right? Or you can
Right there.
hit the shop button. It'll take you to the same spot.
Check it out. Shop. I hit that shop button and magic, we're right here. So it's awesome. You really do need to go check things out. And there is so much to be found on here. Beyond the logo gear, there's
Yeah, look, folks.
huge amount of stuff. And every purchase, see right on there, this hoodie, or this, I guess that's not a hoodie, the sweatshirt, it'll cost you $20.97. $3.88 goes directly to Project Die Hard.
That's why I love these folks. It's upfront. It's transparent. There's more on that whole page, that whole link. There's everything from bath soaps to God knows what.
Stuff for your pets.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it. It's a little mini Amazon going on there. The list of things is just growing. And you know what? Did we ever catch up about? Oh man, I don't even think we talked about this. A week ago, we got to go down to Illinois and got to meet the gentleman that actually is our connecting point here, Dan Barrett. Got to meet him. Got to meet Bob Holmes, the one-man volleyball team.
Yeah.
Man, it was very inspirational, and it was so much fun. And you know how it's always interesting to meet people on screen, right? It's a little different because, meeting somebody in person, that's when you really get the feel for who is this person, right? It's absolutely marvelous experience getting to meet people that we did. And actually, I gotta think his name. Tim Terrell is a retired NFL football player, and he was there. I got to interview him. I had so much fun. So that's all available online. You can check all that out too. But really, it was a good experience to get together with everyone, knowing even like with Inspire World, Dan's one of the main guys behind that, and
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful individual. Oh my gosh. And the man makes a mean lasagna, let me tell you.
Look, I'm sure. And folks, I tried my best to get up there to support my team. I did. But we're everywhere.
You had so many things that weekend. Yeah, that was a little far.
No, I was only a little bit north of Chicago. I mean, I made the drive up to Chicago before. That's not the issue. It's why volunteer with us? Because Sue can be only at one place at one time. I can only be at one place at one time. Kurt can only be one place at one time. There's only so much we can do, but yet there's so much comes in to the mission. Hey, come set up at our event. Hey, come tell us about. Come do this. Come do that. I would love to just
Do all of it. Wouldn't that be nice? But I don't know. You can't be in more than one place at a time, and you've got responsibilities in life too. So you literally can't say yes to everything. It's not physically possible.
yeah. But
Thank
you
you
know
for the
what?
invitation.
But you know what? That's what volunteers are for. Look, if you make the cut to be on the team, you get a. Actually, I got to follow up with that call tomorrow. But you'll get supplies and stuff. Hey, Diehard, I will go cover this event. Cool. Let us know how it goes.
Pretty straightforward. So that again, the reminder, is this piquing your interest? I'm wondering why I'm not hearing bing yet that somebody's emailed me and said, hey, I know what I can do to help you guys out. I've got this piece, this thing that I do. I'm waiting to see when it is that we have somebody who wants to pitch in and take on that documentary piece, because that is such a such an opportunity.
Oh, isn't
My
it?
list.
Isn't it?
It is. It's just it. It's like, again, on a silver platter. Let me serve this one up. This. Oh my goodness. Looks like you've got incoming.
Kurt,
Oh,
about that thing we were talking about from that community support program application.
perfect.
Yeah, folks, it's called due diligence. That's why we have an application. We want to get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know who you are, what you stand for, and are you the best for my brothers and sisters? It's not being mean,
It's being responsible.
you think?
Yeah.
I got this one gray hair that's bothering me.
Just one lucky duck.
No, I got a few in the beard if you ain't noticed. Oh, speak of the devil.
Oh, he's joined us. All right, I'm not even giving him a chance here to settle in, am I? I'm gonna bring him right in. Come on in and say hi. How's it going?
It is going good on my side. How's it going here on your side?
Well, as you can tell, I'm not at home.
Well,
I mean, I feel very much at home here. I've been like living here for a few days, but
you're on either one of my side. I like this.
bookends.
Yeah, the Roscoff bookends. There you go.
Yeah.
So this is a Brian sandwich? Is that what this is?
No.
No. All right.
There's that line that you just jump right in and out.
We'll talk about that offline from my previous life.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. There we go. Boy, being the entertainers, we get entertained too. This is cool.
Oh yeah, this is.
Ooh, I know one update, Kurt, that you need to come on in and tell us a little bit about if you can. Over the weekend was the Connect for Peace event. And I know some of that was broadcast out here. So you want to just share? And I missed it. I saw little bits and pieces here, but I was working here during the event. So, Kurt, what can you tell us about how that all went?
Oh, the group, the hosting team, the tech team, the companies, the organization, everybody was really delighted how it all came together. And it really started a trail for us to fulfill forward. And I'm consulting them a little bit in terms of, I'm just going to call it my questions for right now, because I'm trying to find out what their appetite is for the future. And I did get thanked, on behalf of the group for Project Die Hard. They were very elated by our participation and being a distribution partner. So I'm going to be working on formalizing that in the week and month ahead to, really, because the operator of Hubcast, he wants to do these types of events on a monthly basis. And the gentleman I was talking to, he's like, and it's just not for peace. It's the sustainable goals of the United Nations. So peace is one of those sustainable goals by the United Nations. So, they're looking at scheduling that out. And the gentleman I talked to, he's just like 48 hours a month from now, for himself, he doesn't see that he can offer that. But I said, well, then just go for 6 hours. He's like, well, 8 hours would be best. I'm like, well, there you go. Let's just find out what we do. And
we do an hour here every Monday.
Exactly. So that's 4 or 5 hours a month just on our part. So yeah. So that's what our discussions are. Yeah.
And again, folks, I'm putting it out there. If you have content that you think a veteran needs to know about, reach out to us. We do have the ability to help you reach a few people.
Just a few.
Just a few.
We know people who know how to do that.
Yeah.
What was that number you mentioned earlier?
Oh, 400 million?
There's something to be said about that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole idea with that is by year end to, be shifting that conversation to $500 million, and a year from now to be over $1 billion. And, so we got the likes of the Great Discovery. I just was talking to a veteran an hour ago that runs a veteran-owned business and finances and serves companies with employees and so forth. So I sent them the Project Die Hard Memorandum of Agreement and the community partner application. He's all in. I, kind of gave him a tease about Jason McNamara, and so I'm brokering that conversation. I also was on with our partner Mark Balin. So this Veteran Alliance mantra is just coming in real naturally. And when I talk to an individual like that, it's a real joy to just get a sense of their wow. Like, you can just tell that they don't get that type of response with anything else they do in their trails of business. So it's really great to be able to deliver that. And obviously, he's a Navy veteran, and he loves our mission here. So he's hopping on board.
Well, again, see, folks, look, teamwork. Kurt, you missed the discussion we had earlier. The person to do the documentary for Project Die Hard, that's a win-win, because they get to put their created by that will go out to 400 million people.
My goodness.
If Project Die Hard pays you to do it, your name don't go on it.
And you even
Yeah.
got me thinking here with even with the local university there that is a partner in what's all going on. I wonder if that would be too big
Well,
for a group to take on, or if that would be ideal for them. I
I've
don't know.
already emailed them, sweetheart.
Oh, you're ahead of me. So, great minds think alike. I like to hear that.
I've already emailed their classes and the public broadcasting station that operates off that campus. Oh, wait. Look, I'm not weighing in on this, but PBS, you guys lost a little bit of funding, right? So now you're scrambling, right? Help us and we'll get you out to 400 million. About 90% of those are veterans.
Yeah, were you talking to Jay about that? Jay was talking to me about that too.
Oh my gosh. Again, great minds.
Yeah.
Jay Stillion and the Disability Channel programs are coming to our facilities. Just that simple, folks. But they got to be built first.
Yes, indeed.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
That is our part of this mission is facilities. That's it.
So my mind's coming back around to, okay, listener, what can you do? Same thing as always. Pray for the mission. Share it out there. Volunteer. Become a patron. That's what it takes. So everyone listening needs to actually start at the beginning and do something. That was, oh gosh, but I gotta look up his name real quick. There's a song that always used to come up. Matthew West. There's a Matthew West song called "Do Something."
Yeah.
That one speaks to me. So.
Oh, look, folks. I'm not gonna lie. You go onto my personal social media, you're gonna see there. If we're the body, how come we're not working together? How come the hands aren't working together? How come the legs aren't working together? The feet working together? If we are the body of Christ and the first community support program member we ask for our ministry partners, how come we are not working together?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I think some of that is that when folks hear about that comment and then they are a member of a parish, a congregation, a church, whatever it is, it's really powerful when we go to our pastor, where we go to our council, we go to our leadership at the church, and we bring this conversation to them, because it's kind of like when we're talking about the school. You work at Carroll University. When students, talk, when students bring something up, it gets a lot of response by the administration, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
So I view churches. So I view churches are the same way, that when parishioners, congregates, members of the church community speak up to leadership, that's the way you get attention on this issue, and things can happen. So, I mean, it can be put together more simply. It's just that thing that a person doesn't believe that they would be the one that would bring it up, and it would happen because they talk to their pastor or talk to the church leader, the priest, or whoever it is.
Again, folks, that's what it takes, is sharing the mission out, right? I got to put a caveat onto that because I personally have talked to a lot of church leadership, right? I will never tell any of our partners how to do anything in their parish. Don't come to me and tell me how I got to do mine or put your stipulation on my ministry to follow your doctrine. That's not what it's about. It's about the commandment we have to share the gospel. That's what it's about. That's the first and foremost thing that we do, really, is that. Oh, by the way, while we do that, we save veterans' lives. I'm not an easy, or I'm not a hard man to understand, am I?
Straightforward, to the point. And how do you not look at that and say that makes perfect sense?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, my question is, what makes people think that they're a coach? I would never charge somebody money for my wisdom. That's just my personal feeling here. And I'm not going to pay you to coach me because God is my coach. Scripture is my manual. If you can do better than God, feel free, but I don't think you can.
Deep thoughts, yeah. Well, and I hate to even say this, but we're running up against the clock here. We were here every Monday night, right? And we always close with sharing a word of hope for our veterans. And I think we're at that point. And Kurt, I'm going to hand it to you first and give you the chance to say what's on your mind. Go for it.
Well, I guess I come at this from a 6-point check-in that, with whatever you're dealing with. We are just talking about ministries, so we can look at what we're doing here as a veteran ministry. The opportunity to volunteer, that if you'd be inclined to volunteer here at Project Diehard, that could be helpful for you. Or if you need to call out to us for help, you can reach to us to find veteran volunteers and other volunteers to help what's going on for you. Educationally, we've got the room in the Ford operating base where workshops and things can be done, a learning center there with the AV equipment and everything. And we've got our Zoom account and, whatever we can do to help you get the education you need. And, to be advocating for you in terms of what's happening in our administration for veteran affairs and so forth. And, to look at your access to fun, if we can help you have fun, and anything that I can do in that realm. And like I said, I was talking to a veteran owned business. So in terms of what you do, being a productive member of society, we got many ways to look at it. So our encouragement to you is to come to us. And if not us, reach out to your fellow veterans, your brothers and sisters, and please just stay engaged one day at a time. Let's do it. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. Thank you. Brian, over to you.
All right, brothers and sisters, I say it every day and we'll say it till the day I die. Check your vet. Check yourself. It's okay to ask, hey, I'm not feeling all right. Right? Don't give up. You can't. Things are moving in this mission. I'm going to highlight something Kurt said. We're about this close to signing the official agreement that we're going to be co-authoring some legislation that's going up the pipe. Okay. So yeah, you might want to volunteer now. If you really want to make a difference, we could use your help on that. But besides that, look, guys, we're here every Monday. Swing back in next Monday. Bring your friends. Send us a question. Let's have a good discussion. But be here tomorrow. Back to you, Sue.
Excellent. So we are here every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Central. You know where to find us. Check us out. You can always email. Mine is super simple, susan@projectdiehard.org. And I mentioned one song. I'm going to mention actually two. Music speaks to people. I know it does to me. So two that I would love to have people look up. First one, Matthew West song, Do Something. Listen to that one. And Torrin Wells. He's the one that there's been a number of times on my drive home, but just before we're doing this, where I'm hearing that song pop up, and one of the lyrics in there is "God's not done with you yet." Listen to that song. That one's. Check out the lyrics. Google it. You can even just Google the lyrics. I was just trying to remember the Torrin Wells name, and one of the first things that was an option there was the lyrics. So check it out. Because seriously, God's not done with you yet. You are here for a purpose. I'm looking forward to hearing more from what's going on with each and every one of you tomorrow and the next day. And oh yeah, there's that Veterans Breakfast coming up on the first Wednesday of the month. Put that on your calendar. Join in on that. So there's so many things to look forward to. I look forward to being here again next Monday. So Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Central for Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. Until then, as always, we thank you.